So the president landed in D.C. about 3 o'clock this afternoon. You get a day coming back when you travel to Asia because you lose a day going out. This is the international date line. And all of you should know, but you weren't taught in school, so just look it up. The president, the major headline is soybeans. I don't even know what a soybean is. Do you? I know they know in the Midwest when they grow them, but China's going to buy a lot of American soybeans, which is, I guess, a good thing. China's going to pause restrictions on selling earth materials to the USA for a year. That gives us time to ramp up other deals with Australia and people who have the rare earth stuff we need. All right, China's going to help stop fentanyl smuggling. That's a little nebulous for me. All right, they'll buy U.S. oil harvested in Alaska. That's big because that could impact Putin directly. In return, President Trump lowered a lot of the tariffs on Chinese goods so they can sell here, which China desperately needs to do. 2-hour meeting. I hit it right on the nose on News Nation last night. If you watch me with Cuomo, I said it's going to 2 hours. That's it. We don't get a lot done in 2 hours, but they didn't do the Putin thing and all that. But the president has invited Xi to the USA, and Mr. Trump says he will visit China in April. Long way away, all right? But it looks like things are heading in a positive direction, right? Am I being partisan here? I don't think so. Here's what Mr. Trump said on Air Force One on the way back. Go.
I thought it was an amazing meeting. He's a great leader of a very powerful, very strong country, China. And what can I say? It was an outstanding group of decisions, I think, that was made.
Okay, you expect that, right? So any other human being, when they land at 3 o'clock and then they get back to the White House, take a nap. Not Donald Trump. He's having a Halloween thing tonight at the White House. It's crazy. Crazy. All right. But anyway, I congratulate, and I told the president this. I said, look, 6 days over there did a lot. And I just thinking back to the previous president, I don't want to harp on it, but come on. Even you far left progressives, come on. You know, be honest. It's ridiculous. The whole thing is crazy. So right away, you go to CNN, and I go there now. I don't even watch MS because that's just, and I'm going to prove it once for all a little later on in the broadcast. But that's just, it's not even worth the dial here. But CNN has Jerry Brown on, former governor of California. Roll of tape.
He likes the big deal. But remember, he's the one that stirred the pot, that created all these tariffs in the first place, particularly on China. So now if he can pull them off in relationship to other agreements, all to the good. But let's remember, this was not even a problem till Trump started.
You know, Jerry Brown's a smart man. He did a pretty good job in California. He actually ran a surplus there. But that is one of the dumbest statements that governor has ever made. Now, Governor, here, I'm talking to you. When Joe Biden left office, the trade imbalance was $773 billion. That means $773 billion was going out of America to foreign countries like China every blanking year. And Trump created it? Come on. The reason we have a $38 trillion debt is because we spend far too much money. Too much money's leaving the country because the trade deals were crooked. And Trump realizes that as a businessman. He comes in and goes, I got to do this anymore. We're going to have a level. Why are we running a deficit to support the whole world? And Brown goes on and goes, Trump created the problem? And of course, the CNN anchor, no idea, none. Homeowners, when is the last time you checked on your home title? If your answer is never, then this is for you. Scammers are stealing titles, and your equity is a target. Criminals forge your signature. Just like that, your home title can be transferred out of your name. That's why I partnered up with Home Title Lock, so you can find out today if you're already a victim. Please use my promo code BILL at HometitleLock.com, and you'll get a free title history report. Plus, you will get a free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection. That's 24/7 monitoring of your title, urgent alerts of any changes, and if fraud does happen, they'll spend up to $1 million to fix it. That's HometitleLock.com, promo code BILL. Australia, a guy named Greg Sheridan. He's the editor, a foreign editor of a newspaper called The Australian. Here's what he says. Go.
But this was a clear win for China today, a clear, unequivocal, massive defeat for Donald Trump. So Trump around Asia is flattering everybody. Trump seems to think the only methods of human intercourse are to flatter or to be flattered. And when he thinks he's stronger than you, he demands that you flatter him and make ridiculous nominations of him for the Nobel Peace Prize.
I mean, that's just another incredibly stupid comment, okay? So it's a massive defeat for Donald Trump. He gets favorable trade deals from Malaysia, Cambodia, Japan, and Korea, and it's a massive defeat. Now, China, you got to watch them. I don't know how many soybeans they're going to buy. Do I have any confidence in knock off the fentanyl stuff? No. But they say they will, and if they don't, you got them. Will they buy American oil? Yeah, they will. But it's a massive defeat because this is what this guy wants. And he's still employed. He's the foreign editor for a major newspaper in Australia. Man. Okay, they didn't get to talk to about Putin. Putin's the big one. China could emasculate Putin. I assume that will be ongoing, but they didn't get to it. And I think that frustrated Donald Trump. But we're following it. We have the best sources on this in the country by far. By far. And that's a memo.